All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and the glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Harakakwadash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Salutations to all you Sintra Akim, preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. As well, Shalom to you few Akwathium that believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So this Ecclesiasticus 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. So if you truly believe, in this knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you're going to be occupied. And another word of occupying yourself, or to be occupied, is to work, to labor. All right. So you're gonna occupy yourself in the faith, being diligent, seeking, serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, studying. All right, and you're gonna meditate. You're gonna rehearse and meditate. What you're being taught. What you're reading. All right, what you know. Because like any test, like any sort of, job, occupation, training, that you go through, hey, you gotta meditate, you gotta hone your skills. All right, and we want to be saved. So the ultimate test that we're seeking to pass is to be in favor with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in good favor, good standing. And you're going to meditate. You're going to constantly be examining yourself, constantly be in the scriptures. It says, we'll seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. All right. You have to occupy yourself in prophecy. Because what's taking place on the earth is prophecy. What's in the scriptures is prophecy. One thing that we talk about that no other groups talk about is World War III and the implementation of the mark of the beast, which is a microchip. All right, the mark of the beast, which is a microchip. A lot of these other guys don't talk about that. Salakia, I have this devil, this damn mutts behind me, fucking sniffing on me and shit. You gotta be alert out here. It says, he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. In a lot of things that you people don't understand, the misconceptions of you people, is that the Bible is not for everybody. The teaching of the Bible, it's going to go on to say it, he will seek out the secrets of grave sentences, and be conversant in dark parables. Things that we talk about are dark parables. When something's in the dark, it's hidden. So this knowledge that we have is hidden knowledge. Another word for a parable is a mystery, a riddle. Something not commonly known by regular people. All right. And one thing, the reason why I'm doing this lesson is because me and the brother got together. Thursday night. And we get together, do lessons on Thursday night. That's a new thing that we're doing. Auto and Ratazah, we continue in that. And what I had mentioned was that Esau, the self-proclaimed white man, all right, the devil, he's coming down upon the world and 2/3 of our people. in the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And somebody will be like, well, what? What? The devil's coming down in the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? The Lord's not dealing with this devil. And that's another, dark sentence, another dark parable, a grave sentence. Is that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is dealing with this devil on the left-hand side. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai gave this devil, technology and weapons to come down upon the world, 2/3 of our people, and the other nations, man. That's a true statement. As a matter of fact, this is Romans, chapter 13 and 1. It says, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So Esau, he is a power, right now in the earth. Does this man not have power over the earth? When Job 9:24 says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, that is another dark parable, a dark sentence. That's another secret, if you will, who the wicked is. The Illuminati, the so-called, the so-called Illuminati, Esau, Edom, the mystery of iniquity. There's clues all over the scriptures, but if Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is not dealing with you, and you're not studying to find the answers, to find the truth, if you're not diligent, because it goes deeper than you knowing who you are, knowing the Lord is a so-called black man, It's deeper than that. It's deeper than knowing that the self-proclaimed white man, Esau, Edom, is Esau, Edom. But these are things that you got to continue in. And this guy is a character in the movie of the Lord. He is the antagonist. It says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. Right. So this guy is set up as a character in the movie. He has a role. And your role being an Israelite, so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Israelite foreigner, if you are, that believes, your role is to continue on in the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to the best of your ability, and to grow in the knowledge, grow in faith. And if you're a man that's able, you're supposed to be preaching this word. If you put your hand to the plow, meaning you went out on the highways and byways and did the work, you can't stop. You got to keep going into the end. You can't make excuses like these guys that we're gonna step down. We're gonna step down. We're gonna take time to find ourselves. We're gonna brush up on what we were taught. Take a break. No. The scriptures say to be in season, to preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season. When you're instant, that means you're ready. In season, out of season, no matter what you're going through. Whether it's physical elements, physical seasons, or you're just going through a rough time, you're going through a rough situation. You can't make excuses. You just got to keep on going. All right. This is Matthew 13 and 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? Okay, so the disciples came to the Lord and they're like, why are you talking to everybody in riddles, in these dark sayings? Why don't you just come out clean? Okay, why don't you just simply tell them? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So it was given to us. Those of you that could call upon the name, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, that's the key, is knowing those names and believing in those names. That's the key. I did a video either last year or the year before that the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the name of the Lord, is the key into the chamber of secrets, man. Okay? Because having those names, believing on those names, praying on those names, okay, gives you access to the eternal. All right? And then when you're in that room, the secret place of the Most High, all right, you, just like any house, you could look around, you could open up doors, you could open the refrigerator, get something to eat, drink, just like any house. So when you got that key to that house, you could go in and discover what's locked up in that secret house. And we have that understanding. But to the world, to 2/3, it is not given. Okay? And these are things that even Esau, the damn devil, all right, is coming against us about, because we have the truth. He knows that we have the truth. Okay? And we're telling you that the Lord is dealing with Esau on the left-hand side. Okay? Who is the left hand? The left hand is Satan. And then it trickles down to Esau and the other nations, and then 2/3 of our people. Okay? He's got them. He's got these people of the world. Now, the right hand of the Lord is Yahweh Shai and the house of David and the elect. Because the house of David is the elect. Okay? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. So if you don't have Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you don't have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay, everything's going to be taken from you, things that you seem to have, which ultimately is going to be your life. You're going to take the mark of the beast. You're going to worship this devil. You're going to get hit with a nuke. Verse 13, Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing not. Slakia, because they seeing see not, in hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So you see us on the highways and byways, okay, but you're not seeing. Okay, you don't understand the times that we're in. When you read Jeremiah 28:8, it tells you the Lord set his prophets up when he's about to judge a place. And you people see us, but you're not even able to, see and ask, what's the reason behind this insincerity? Okay, because it's not for you. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai doesn't want you. But we have the truth, and that's why we're out here preaching this. So to some young brothers, brothers that are new to the faith, they might come off, different. Like, why did I say that? Because I'm the one who said it, but it's the truth. Okay, that the Lord is dealing with Esau on the left hand. The Lord did give Esau power. And the scripture says, For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things. Meaning everything that's going on in the world is going on the way it's supposed to, according to the Most High's plan. Okay, and Esau will come down upon 2/3 of our people. okay, and lead them to their destruction. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Arakar. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom.